So, corruption is the abuse of power, position or resources for personal gain, often at the expense of others. It can take many forms including bribery, embezzlement, nepotism, favoritism. Corruption undermines trust, weakens institutions and hamper economic and social development. It can occur in government, businesses or any organisation where power is misused for unethical or illegal purpose. Okay, according to 2024 Corruption Perception Index released by Transparency International, Malaysia has maintained a score of 50 out of 100. While this score remains unchanged from previous year, it highlights the ongoing challenge of corruption in the country. Malaysia currently ranked 57 out of 180 countries in terms of public sector corruption perception. While this positions the country as one of the better performing nations in the region, there is still significant room for improvement. Within the Asian region, Malaysia ranks second after Singapore, which leads with an impressive score of 84. Other Asian countries such as Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand and Philippines fall behind with score ranging from 40 to as low as 16 in Myanmar. Okay, look at this trend over the last decade. Malaysia's CPI score has fluctuated. While there have been some improvement in recent years, the stagnation of the score suggests that deeper reform and enforcement are needed to tackle corruption effectively. Government agency and watchdog group continues their effort to combat corruption through stricter law, better enforcement and public awareness initiative. However, systemic challenges and high-profile case still cast a shadow over progress.
Okey bang, pada pendapat abang, adakah rasuah ni adalah masalah besar kat negara kita bang? Silakan.
Bagi saya, ya, rasuah adalah masalah besar di Malaysia. Sebab cabaran dalam penguatkuasaan, walaupun adanya akta SPRM, usaha membanteras rasuah yang lemah dan campur tangan politik masih menjadi masalah utama.
Bagi abang, macam mana cara yang paling efektif untuk kita cegah and lawan rasuah ni bang?
Okey, bagi saya kita boleh cegah benda ni dengan memperketat undang-undang dan penguatkuasaan dengan mengenakan hukuman berat terhadap individu dan syarikat yang terlibat dalam rasuah tersebut.
Okey bang, pada pendapat abang, sektor mana yang dekat Malaysia ni paling teruk dalam makan rasuah bang?
Bagi pendapat saya, agensi penguatkuasaan yang sering dikaitkan dengan rasuah adalah pasukan polis, kastam dan JPJ, termasuk kes suapan untuk mengelak saman atau meluluskan dokumen secara tidak sah.
Okey, terima kasih.
Hi sir, do you know any biggest corruption cases in Malaysia?
Yes, it is a lot. First, the Malaysia Development Berhad 1MDB scandal. This state-owned investment fund was supposed to help Malaysia in company, but investment 4.5 billion was stolen. Former Premier Minister Najib Razak was found guilty and is now serving a 12 years prison sentence. Next, the Sabah Water Department scandal in 2016. Officials store RM3.3 billion missed for water project. Investigator found cash, jewellery and luxury goods worth millions. The Poklang Free Zone PKFZ scandal is another major case. A port development project went from RM1.1 billion to RM4.6 billion due to corruption. Several politicians and business people were charged. In 2019, the Fekra Berhad corruption case involved Kinabatangan MP Bung Mokhtar and his wife. They are accused of taking RM2.8 million in bribes linked of Fekra's investment. 2018, Immigration Department scandal uncovered a fake visa and work permit scheme that cost the government millions. Several officials and agents were arrested.
Let's take a look at the MACC Act 2009 law. This law has 5 parts. Part 1 is preliminary, Part 2 is offence and penalty, Part 3 is investigation and enforcement, Part 4 is general probation, Part 5 is final probation. Part 1 have 2 sections, Section 1 and Section 2. Section 1 is a short title and commitment. Section 2 is interpretation. Part 2 have 3 sections, Section 3, Section 4 and Section 5. Section 3 is offence of bribery. Section 4 is abuse of power. Section 5 is corporate or liability. Part 3 have 2 sections, Section 6 and Section 7. Section 6 is power of commission. Section 7 is protection of whistleblower. Part 4 have 2 sections, Section 8 and Section 9. Section 8 is establishment of special anti-corruption courts. Section 9 is public awareness and education. Part 5 have 2 sections, Section 10 and Section 11. Section 10 is repeal of saving. Section 11 is effective date.
There are many ways to fight against corruption. One of them is strength law and enforcement. The government need to support strict anti-corruption law like the MACC Act 2009. This ensure proper enforcement and service penalty for corruption individuals. Up next is promote transparency and accountability. Government need to implement open government policy where information is accessible to the public. After that, the government also should encourage whistleblowing to protect whistleblower for retaliation, strong legal framework. On the other hand, improve education and awareness with the teach ethnic and integrity purpose in school and university. Society should use technology to reduce corruption, such as implement e-government service to minimize human involvement in process like listening and procurement. And of the last one is encourage public participation in a way citizens should report corruption when they witness it.